Hello fellow Berserk enjoyers, welcome back. Today I have another theory video for you, which focuses on Rickert and the significant role he is going to play in the story later on. These are things that I recently discovered when I went back and reread the manga, so I want to take some time to talk about it and see what you all think. Initially, Rickert didn't strike a chord with me when I watched the anime or read the manga. While Guts had a backstory with Gambino's mercenary band, Rickert lacked any backstory, making him less appealing. Even though he was a devoted follower of Griffith and one of the few survivors of the Band of the Hawk, he could have been a suitable sacrifice. It seemed like Miura left Rickert alive to build tension, as Guts could not talk to Casca about the Eclipse. However, recently I've been rereading the manga, and something significant jumped out at me, which I never noticed before. This convinced me that Rickert, this whole time, has been protected and kept alive because he's going to play a big role in Guts' redemption of Griffith in the end. After being absent for a year, Guts returned to the Band of the Hawk. During this time, Griffith had been imprisoned and tortured, leading to the group suffering significant losses in battle. As a result, they split up the remaining members of the band. Knowing that the Midland Army would come after them, Guts and Casca chose not to bring Rickert along, despite his desire to join them. Instead, Rickert was sent to accompany the wounded, while they all planned to meet up at a safe location once Griffith was rescued. This decision spared Rickert's life a second time, and set him on a path that led him away from the Eclipse and towards a different role in the story. His protection and survival convinced the speaker that Rickert will play a larger and more significant role than they initially believed. His survival after the Eclipse allowed him to have his own experiences and motivations, making him a well-rounded character in his own right. Moreover, Rickert's perspective as a non-witness of the Eclipse provides a fresh viewpoint on the characters and their actions, particularly Griffith. Now, back to Rickert's role in the story. After the Eclipse, he becomes an apprentice under the blacksmith Godo. It is here that Rickert develops his skills as a craftsman, creating powerful weapons and armor for his friends. But Rickert's true purpose becomes clear when he is confronted by Griffith, who has become the demon god Femto. In this encounter, Rickert confronts Griffith and demands answers for his actions. Although Griffith tries to justify his actions, Rickert sees through his facade and realizes that Griffith is irredeemable. Rickert's confrontation with Griffith is crucial to the story because it shows that there are characters who are willing to stand up to him and demand accountability for his actions. Rickert represents the hope that there can be a future beyond Griffith's tyranny, and his survival is necessary to bring about that future. So basically, in recent chapters of the manga, it has become clear that Rickert has no intention of joining the new Band of the Hawk under the leadership of Griffith or Femto. His refusal to pledge loyalty to Griffith after the Eclipse and the atrocities he committed has put him at odds with his former comrade. This sets up an interesting dynamic, where Rickert could potentially play a key role in opposing Griffith and aiding Guts in his mission to defeat him. One potential way that Rickert could contribute to Guts' cause is by using his skills as a blacksmith to craft stronger weapons and armor for Guts and his companions. There is the theory of Guts combining the Behelit Bechi with his Dragon Slayer sword in order to craft a weapon similar to the Sword of Actuation. I already released a video on that topic, so make sure to check that out. Throughout the story, Rickert has demonstrated his talent for crafting weapons, and his mentorship under the blacksmith Godo has only honed his skills further. With the new dangers that Guts and his companions face, stronger weapons and armor could mean the difference between life and death. In conclusion, Rickert's refusal to join the new Band of the Hawk and his loyalty to his friends and ideals set him up as a potential key player in the fight against Griffith. His skills as a blacksmith and his moral compass could help provide the tools and guidance necessary to defeat Griffith once and for all. Anyways, it's been a pleasure talking to you all. This is all I have for today. Make sure to let me know what you think about Rickert's purpose in the story in the comments below. See you next time.